What I realized early in the process is I need great actor, a truly great actor, an artist. I mean, you know, that's actually exactly where we landed, I think. Somebody fearless, you know, somebody who is going to go to the depths. That's you. Well, everything starts with a great script, and my collaborators Phil Hay and Matt Manfredi wrote, I thought, a very, very beautiful, terse thriller with a character that I hadn't seen before in Aaron Bell, and we just sort of knew we were going to do it together.
I was in the midst of the Big Little Lies, the Golden Globes and the Critics' Choice and all of those things. But the great thing about being an actor is you have that side of it, but then you have the work. And my passion is the work, so I was going straight back to knowing what I do. So there's no place to sort of get caught up in any of that, you know, what I call the hoopla or the small amount of glamour that's given this industry. It looks like we're always walking around like that. We're not. And that's like the 5% slither of it. And then there's the work.
What did you think the first time you saw yourself in that makeup and the wig? Did you look in the mirror and it's like, am I there?
I don't really look in the mirror that much. I trust the people around me I just feel it. I start to walk or move differently, and if that starts to happen, and then I'm like, okay, I'm feeling it. And our makeup test originally was quick in terms of trying to, you know, see where we were going, and then we did another one at my house, which was great because it was just so relaxed and just shooting with natural light and handheld and really sort of feeling the essence of Erin and whether that was authentic and real. It's interesting the way people respond to when you look like that. So a lot of it was just no response to me, which is exactly what I wanted. There's sort of almost, you just, particularly walking down the streets of some of the places we were shooting in LA, I just kind of disappeared, which was fantastic. And that I remember that happening when I did Virginia Woolf as well. I remember walking around in Richmond all like that, and I'd walk past the paparazzi and they didn't even know it was me.
Yeah.
So this was similar. I could walk, I could sort of, and then I'd remember how I looked and I'd be like, oh, that's right.
There is that one scene where you're pleasuring the man. How do you get comfortable doing a scene like that? Or do you not?
Part of it is the discomfort. And part of it is the anger at having to do it. And part of it is the, oh, fuck it, then I'll do it. So all of those things, you use it. You always use it. I mean, I was working opposite an actor who was so good and was so willing to commit that that's half of it. And all the actors in this were just so, they're such dedicated, really strong actors and actresses. And so we were fortunate. And Karyn handpicked everyone. Like, it was really, really beautifully crafted.
And I have to ask you, it's been a year since the Harvey Weinstein stories have come out. Have things changed, and what still has to change?
We're in a kind of primal title fight to have our voices be heard and to feel the relevance that we know in our personal and professional and creative lives is very real, but I think there's still a lot of work for all of us to do.
I mean, it covers so many topics if you're talking about in terms of gender parity in the workforce, if you're talking about sexual harassment, if you're talking, I mean, there's so many things that are under that veil of what you're talking about. And part of it is rewiring our own brains, going, oh, actually what I thought was okay because that's how I've been raised is not okay.
Right.
And I mean, it's very, very insidious and difficult to understand through sound bites. But it's a big movement so that there is respect and equality and decency, and people can move forward no matter what their gender, and move forward in their jobs and in their careers and in their life paths just a little bit more balanced.